Many locals in tourist hotspots are unhappily confronting vacationers. In Barcelona, protests against over-tourism have escalated this July. Demonstrators sprayed tourists with water guns during the protests. Chants of "Go home" echoed through the streets as thousands marched. Residents feel rising costs are linked to high tourism levels. Similar protests have emerged in Mallorca, blocking popular beaches. Over 4.7 billion people are expected to travel worldwide this year. Tourism can lead to pollution, gentrification, and high housing prices. Residents are sounding an alarm about over-tourism's effects on their communities. It's important to exercise caution when choosing holiday destinations. Consider the sentiments of locals before booking your next trip. Here are 8 major travel destinations where locals don't want tourists. 8. Mallorca, Spain. On July 21, thousands of people gathered in Mallorca to protest against the adverse impacts of over-tourism. The demonstrators voiced concerns that the uncontrolled number of visitors is leading to a decline in wages, diminished quality of life, increased noise levels, and rising housing prices, both for rentals and potential homeowners. One of the groups spearheading the movement, Venice Tourism Mais Vida, Less Tourism, More Life, uses the slogan, "Let's change direction, let's place limits on tourism." During another protest, Mallorcans occupied the Cala de Moro beach and held signs reading "Foreigners out" and "SOS residents." 7. Amsterdam, Netherlands. Amsterdam has long been a popular destination for city breaks, but not always for the right reasons. In 2023, the city launched a campaign targeting young Brits who often visit to get drunk. Addressing disorderly behavior, the advertisement stated, "Coming to Amsterdam for a messy night, plus getting trashed equals €140 fine, plus criminal record equals fewer prospects." So, coming to Amsterdam for a messy night? Stay away. Additionally, protests have been held this year in response to over-tourism and its negative effects on the city. 6. Hawaii, USA. Hawaii is another victim of overcrowding, with residents long asserting that tourists negatively impact the local environment and contribute to the cultural appropriation of native Hawaiians. Earlier in 2024, Senator Brenton Awa introduced a bill aimed at preventing foreigners from purchasing land in the island state to address the ongoing housing crisis. He highlighted how retirees buying holiday homes have driven up property prices, stating, "When they're coming in with cash and our salaries over here are less than those of the people who are ready to retire, we can't compete." 5. Venice, Italy. Venice has introduced a new fee for visitors to help lessen the impact of tourism, whereby the Italian city has more beds for tourists than its own residents. All day trippers over the age of 14 must pay out, although staying overnight in accommodation in Venice will waive the cost, but will have to register to visit the city via a new booking platform online. While the mayor of Venice stresses the fee is to allow everyone to enjoy the city without it being overrun, locals aren't too happy, saying it likens the city to an amusement park. Many also fail to see the good the fee will do, as tourists will just pay it. For Hallstatt, Austria. Home to just 700 residents, the small town of Hallstatt has been significantly impacted by tourism. According to the BBC, the idyllic lakeside village sees up to 10,000 visitors per day, who come for its picturesque mountain views. However, the main appeal of Hallstatt is its tranquility, which is being undermined by overcrowding and noise pollution. In response, locals have started to take matters into their own hands. In the summer of 2023, residents erected a wall to block a popular photo spot. Additionally, the town's mayor is working to reduce bus services into the village to alleviate the strain of over-tourism. 3. Malaga, Spain. The primary issue with tourism in many cities is the resulting housing crisis, and Malaga in Spain is no exception. Demonstrations are frequent in the Spanish city, with protesters chanting, "Malaga is for living, not surviving." Kuro Machuca, a member of the Malaga Tenants Union, explained that locals working in the tourism industry struggle to afford rent in their own city. Speaking to The Guardian, he emphasized the union's stance that basing the economy of Malaga on the monoculture of tourism is unsustainable and has to change. 2. Oaxaca, Mexico. Mexico has become a popular destination for tourists, particularly Oaxaca, which has gained recognition as a gastronomic capital. Since the pandemic, tourism in the city has surged by 77%, prompting residents to protest against visitors in January. The city faces gentrification, which is altering its landscape, and the cost of living has increased as a result. Andrebi Arruti, an activist, told Bloomberg, "We aren't against travel, but we are against tourism as a capitalist economic system that is based on a colonial model of extractivism of people's resources, knowledge, ways of living, and culture, where they are not the ones benefiting from this model." 1. Machu Picchu, Peru. Machu Picchu, a bucket list destination for many, faces significant challenges due to overcrowding. Despite being protected as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the 15th-century Incan citadel has suffered damage from the vast number of tourists visiting each year. According to the ICHRI, UNESCO has requested that the Peruvian government implement stricter regulations to preserve the historic site. However, given the substantial revenue generated by tourism at Machu Picchu, officials are attempting to balance these restrictions with maintaining visitor numbers. Are you traveling to any of these destinations this year? Let me know in the comment. Thank you for watching. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support helps us bring you more valuable content. Safe travels!